Incommunicable to evil, a prayer of St. G. Rain comes to Northern California, a blessing and consecration of our presence here, a bulwark against the evil of fire. We are out upon the world, subjects to its mutations from its rained origins. For first was light, which reigned upon the chaos of the earth, its energy and blessing forming the land and sea. There was nothing before it, and no substance with which to establish the earth. Imparted to all things their nature, nothing evil. Perhaps neutral in its manifestation, then by you declared to be good, and so it was good. Was it dust and water? In truth it was all things, not only of being, but of potential of being, so that there are language, ideas, emotions, virtue, involuntary motions, growth, life. Also, your mind holds the complexity of all possible thoughts, events, substance, though they never come to actuality. Also, all things possessing valence and vector, valence of all connections, vector of all motive, and these pointedly good. The earth and its people were incommunicable to evil. I make peace and create calamity, says the Lord. An evil spirit from God came upon King Saul. Yet evil is not a substance, it is an aspect of relationship, the polar negation of original intent. In the beginning, all was vectored toward you, toward good. But in the error of mankind, directing himself away from you, we lost the power of free will. Thus it is that the gift given probationally to man was turned away. What power was in God to create another self, a separate self? All power. And when it was done, the possibility of love between the two was given the choice, failing. This a predetermined failing, as are all things. And so the Son of God, we do not know when he was begotten to his human nature, perhaps was in the garden, but surely afterward. The Son, in your humanity, visited his people, found in promise and in covenant for centuries. There is God and there is not God, yet you would have us live your life. And wisdom says the better life is the resurrected life. Therefore the people of God in their suffering from choice followed the path of the suffering, dying Son. The transaction of the fall was between the evil angel and Adam. Thus, in the justice of God, it must be a human who defeats the devil and his works. How shall we have followed your path before you came to earth? You are the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. So we see that yours was not a secondary plan, but a perfected original decree. The Lamb has a book of life. We are in it. We're in it from before we were. You have an eternal love for us, so that we were always in your mind. The greatest love is that a man die for his friend. We are to live your suffered life, and then your glorious life. In some appointed time of our life, it was revealed to us that we are of the children of God. There is a sacrifice of ultimate worship, the Son to the Father. Whatsoever virtue was in the sacrifice did operate through Messiah's death alone. We too die. We too are resurrected. We too are brought up to the Father in glory. It is a better way than was before. All things are perfected in the Lord, and we do not know your thoughts and ways. In the beginning was a failure of relationship. We were for ourselves against you, and so we went our own way. You have made clear to us that all things work together for good for those who love you. We are they who are called to your purpose. We are loved, we will love, we do love you, the Lord our God. Amen.